But again, in technology, there's never any guarantees, and it's just one of those things that happens over time.
Believe it or not, it's only $44 for Apple to produce an iPhone. So why are Americans so willing to pay $649 for this smartphone? In 2014, 63.2 million Americans were iPhone users. This number has continued to increase from the 17.5 million users in 2010. More than 1 million apps are available for iPhones, and the technology is still growing. iPhones account for 40% of Apple's total revenue. 41.9% of cell phone users own iPhones, followed by Samsung users with 27.8%. Recently, in 2014, the new release of the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus allowed Apple to sell 5 million iPhones in 3 days.
Factors of supply and demand play a major role in the production and set prices of the iPhone. The law of demand states that when the price of a good or service falls, consumers buy more of it. A price increase leads to consumers buying less. This displays an inverse relationship. The law of supply states producers are willing to sell more of a good or service at a higher price than at a lower price. This displays a direct relationship of price and supply. There are 5 factors of demand. These include income with normal and inferior goods, market size, consumer tastes, consumer expectations, and substitute goods. There are also 6 factors of supply, including input costs, labor productivity, technology, government action, producer expectations, and number of producers.
Elasticity is also displayed all around the production and cost of an iPhone. Elastic can be defined as a change in price leading to a relatively large change in quantity demanded. Inelastic is defined as a change in price leading to relatively small changes in quantity demanded. The 3 factors that determine elasticity include substitutes of goods or services, proportion of income, and necessities versus luxuries.
Because they're user-friendly and it's easier for like older people to get used to the interface, and it's been around a lot longer, the touch capabilities for iPhone, and more reliable. Doesn't mean necessarily that I like them, but I have one, so.
Because it allows you to access anything you need, and I can keep in touch with all of the family members.
Because it is known all over the world. It's on the internet.
Good.
I think it's good because there's more demand for them.
There's more demand.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have like a thing where they only stock the stores with so many iPhones. So when they first release a new iPhone or whatever, only a select amount of people can even still get one. So they're good in the fact that they put out enough supply that there's enough people talking about it, like, oh, it's so cool, awesome, you need to pick one up, and then they have a second wave of like inventory coming or something like that.
Why do they do that though? Do you think it's so they can drive
Because
the
it's
prices
a market.
up?
It's a market strategy. It's marketing basically. It's how they get out. That's how they sell more product. Is because they have people actually starting to talk about the actual phone. So they have people in the private sector talking about their phone. Then they have a wider base to sell to.
I think they do it on purpose because then the demand is higher for the product.
Very much so, because there will be more demand for it.
No, they're too expensive.
Do you know how much an iPhone costs?
No.
Do you know how much it costs to produce an iPhone?
No.
It's $44.
So I don't think they sell them for like $50.
Well, yeah. Did you know they sell it for $679?
It's too expensive.
You don't think that's a fair price?
No.
Okay.
They're pretty high, but they offer the same thing every year, so it's kind of not really advantageous to get a new one in like every year.
How much do you think an iPhone costs?
It's like $700 or something, close to that.
How much do you think it costs to produce an iPhone?
To produce? Well, I don't know. They have cheap labor over in Taiwan, I think it is. So it could cost maybe 60 cents to make one. I don't know.
It's $44 to make an iPhone.
That doesn't surprise me.
How does
Yep.
that make you feel that you pay $600 for it?
They upcharge it because it's $44 whatever over in Taiwan, but they have to ship it over here and market the hell out of it, so they have to make their money back somehow. So
Do you think it's a fair price to sell it for $600 when they can produce it for $44?
I don't think you can find another phone company out there who doesn't already do that. So
They're a little high, but I think worth it.
I think the latter. People are going to buy it regardless of what the price is, because it seems that in today's world that the technology is just sweeping everything. It just keeps going on and on.
Now go.
people are still gonna buy iPhones, so because people they bundle it at phone companies or whatever somehow. They find a way to reduce the price, but lengthen maybe your contract or something like that. So people are still gonna get iPhones because they like them.
Inelastic.
Inelastic goods.
I really don't know because I am not familiar with the iPhone.
There's always new models of things. There's always price reductions on old models. And if you wait to buy something, always looking over the horizon, you'll never buy anything in technology. So we have no plans to change the pricing. But I can guarantee you that it will change at some point in the future, because every technology product does. So our goal, is we think what serves the customer best, is to constantly be working on making things better. We're working on the next iPhone, we're working on the one after that, we're thinking about the one after that. And that's what our customers want us to do. They want to know that when they're ready to upgrade, we're going to have something even better for them. And that's what part of what they pay us to do.